What's going on, YouTube world? It's your boy Chris B, aka Buzz. Today I wanted to talk about the evolution of HIV and HIV treatment and our own sexual desires between men and women. And as always, if you don't mind, give your boy a like and a subscribe. It just got me thinking about HIV, and boy, oh boy, have we come a long way in society. You know, when I was younger, in the late 80s and early 90s, if you got HIV, that was a death sentence. Most people knew it, you know. And I don't think the world took HIV serious until Magic Johnson uh, announced to the world that he had HIV. That's when I guess the world took HIV and awareness serious and, really started to pay attention to this thing. And, but you knew if you had it, it was over, you know. So fast forward about 20 or so years later, and I'm living in Roanoke, Virginia, and when you ride through the interstate 581 and you're going through Roanoke, you can see a big old billboard saying, I happened to glance up and look at it, and I was like, wow. It said, I'm such and such, and I'm living with HIV. I was like, wow, you can actually live with this stuff now. And even now, they got it where you can't even transmit it if it's at low levels. So we definitely come a long way when it comes to HIV, because I mean, God bless America. I felt sorry for anybody that got it. But when it scared me when I was young, it made me think about my own personal protection at all costs. So it didn't take me much to be scared to hit some raw dog. And, that's where we go into the conversation about our own sexual urges and sexual desires and shit like that. For men, you really do gotta think with the right head because sometimes when you don't, it gets us in trouble as men. And women, it seems the same way. I was scrolling these YouTube streets and I seen this a couple videos about this girl, that was on there, and she was talking about how a guy had smashed in front of everybody in a bathroom, and the guy hit it, and she had herpes. Woo, that's tough money. I believe it's Orange Crush in the bathroom, for those of y'all that might want to look it up and stuff. But anyway, it seems like, to me, in my lifetime, my personal experience, it seemed like all the pretty girls, not all of them, but most of the pretty girls are the ones that be having that shit sometimes, having that mess, that junk, that stuff. And having that luggage, God, that's the gift to keep on giving. And, ooh. But on the other side, it goes to our sexual desires and our urges, where ain't nothing wrong with using protection. And I know some of you ladies will say that it'll mess you up or dry you up down there or whatever the case may be when you're feminine side. I understand that, but maybe you need to consult with a doctor and find out which protection to be best for you. But guys, sometimes you need to just wrap it up, you know. But some of us do not give a flying you know what. We will jump in anything raw squirrel and, like they say these days, shoot the club up. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's scary out here now, you know. What's that new stuff they got, trigonometry? Whatever it is, good God. You know, what happened to the good old clap and gonorrhea? But ladies, I do want to applaud y'all. I did read an article years back. It said because most women shave that thing, y'all single-handedly got rid of crabs in America. So it's one of those things to where, you know, it's rough out here. You got to protect yourself at all times. But fellas, you need to wrap it up. And ladies, be careful who you let hit raw squirrel, because they might just try to give you something that you can't get rid of. You know, I definitely wouldn't want that. Ooh, good gracious. But it's one of those things that where I learned from a young age, you know, protect yourself at all times. I can remember I was what you call a late bloomer. You know, when I was in middle school, butt face, didn't have none of this. And me and my homeboy Mo, we used to try to get into the grown folks shop. He had a full beard now. Middle school. And they'll look at him and shake his hand and say, "Come on in, sir." But they'll tell me at the adult store, "Get your little ass out of here, you little young fucker." Because I had butt face when I walked in there. But even from back then, I knew I wanted to protect myself if I was going to be humping around like Bobby Brown. But a lot of people don't think that way. And sometimes it costs you real big. But I'll get back with you. I'll holla. Peace.